Well, the blogger has been summoned to appear at the DCI to record a statement. We'll keep you updated on that particular case. Now, although blogger Ndiang'ui Kinyagia is one of the lucky few to be reunited with his family after days of distress and agony, other families are still clinging on to hope of reuniting with their loved ones.
Now still missing since December 2024 are Kalani Mwema and Steve Kavingo, who are among the Mlolongo 4 who have been missing since last year.
According to a State of National Security report tabled in Parliament early this year, Kenya witnessed a 44% increase in kidnappings and abductions between September 2023 and August 2024.
Now, according to KNCHR data, of the 82 abductions reported since June 2024, at least 29 victims remain missing. Now, moving on, the story of Ndiang'ui Kinyagia has exposed how Kenya's security agencies, especially the Directorate of Criminal Investigations, DCI, have continued to enjoy unrestricted access to mobile phone users, sensitive call data records, and location tracking.
All this is done in the name of pursuing criminals, but increasingly, even innocent users are being tracked, violating their rights to privacy.
Many observers now link this to rampant abductions and extrajudicial killings that continue to occur with impunity.
Now, KTN's investigative journalist Francis Ontomwa reports on the darker side of DCI and why the gadget in your pocket is more than just a communication tool, but a tracker.
That Ndiang'ui Kinyagia is alive today is to his troubled family a miracle. But his resurfacing now exposes Kenyans' worst fears, secret surveillance. For him to stay off the DCI's radar for almost 2 weeks, he only needed to do one thing: stay away from his phones and gadgets.
DCI officers, and they have confirmed this in a statement and in court and in an affidavit, actually went to Mr. Ndiang'ui's house at 2 p.m. and at 11 p.m. saa tano ya usiku, they broke into his house.
Just recently, Alberto Juang was tracked to his rural home by DCI officers, picked up, and hours later, he was no more. George Msamali, an ex-General Service Unit instructor, told KTN, and I quote, "From the onset, the intention to track was good to catch criminals in real time. But over time, we have seen a total misuse of these devices and capabilities. But how do the DCI manage to track your movements and even map your social circles?" KTN spoke to a data specialist privy to these operations, but who asked to stay away from the cameras. When properly done within the confines of the law, it starts with a trigger, a crime, a tip-off, or a person of interest, and a valid occurrence book entry made. Investigators must then seek a court order to access subscriber details from mobile service providers. If granted, they are given a call data record or CDR. A call data record contains phone number, SIM card serial number, IMEI of the device used, time and duration of calls, SMS logs and mobile data usage, base transceiver station, numbers contacted and frequency of contact. Using your phone's interaction with nearby mobile towers called base transceiver stations, the officers can triangulate your position. Every time you make a call, send an SMS or use data, your signal bounces off the nearest tower and they can catch you. I previously interviewed activist Bob Njagi, who survived 32 days in abduction and captivity. He was tracked by DCI officers at Mlolongo on his way home. They only needed to find his phone signal.
When the vehicle reached Mlolongo, which is halfway between Nairobi and Kitengela, where I stay, 4 masked and hooded men got into the vehicle.
Cases of DCI widely accessing phone location data from mobile service providers without warrants, bypassing the Communications Authority and the judiciary, are being reported and are now identified as aiding and abetting crime. Formerly known as the CID, the DCI was reborn in 2010 with a promise to modernize investigations, but increasingly it has inherited its former past, characterized by torture, cover-ups, and illegal surveillance. Francis Ontomoa, KTN, Nairobi.
Thanks, Ontomoa. Moving on, an autopsy conducted on the body of Boniface Kariuki